السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أعزائي الطلبة والطالبات. آه ده امتحان ديجيتال سات ماث تيست. آه question number 1. XY, this is table. The table shows some values of X and their corresponding values of Y. There is a linear relationship between X and Y. Which of the following equations represents this relationship? Right. Slope here, Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. So Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. 24 minus 14 divided by 10 minus 5. This is 10 divided by 5, 2. So the slope is 2. So this is incorrect and incorrect. And we need to know plus 4 or minus 4. So we can substitute X equal to 5 and Y equals 14 and solve for B. Y equals to X plus B. Y is 14. 2 times X is 5. Plus B, 14 equals 10, plus B subtract 10, subtract 10, B is equal to 4. So the solution is this, 2x plus 4. Question number 2, the graph of the exponential function f is shown for what value of x? So we need to find x at f of x equal to 0. This means y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0, this is y. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is y equal to 0. So at y equal to 0, x is equal to 4. So the solution is this. X minus x equals to 5. 50. What value of x is the solution to the given equation? Plus 6 plus 6. So x is equal to 56. The function g is defined by g of x equals to x plus 1. What is the value of g of x when x is equal to 1? So he is asking about g of 1, which is 2 times 1 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the answer is 3. Number 5. The graph shown models the value in dollars of an investment account over time in years after an original amount is deposited. So original amount deposited, this is the original amount deposited or initial amount deposited. According to the graph, how many years does it take? So he is asking about how many years, like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It take for the value of investment account double. So double from 100 to 200. So 200 here, double. This is which year? This is 10. This is 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So this is 14. The solution is 14 years, after 14 years. In 1845, a family had $18 to purchase flour and bacon for their trip along the Oregon Trail to California. The graph shows the possible combinations of flour and bacon in hundreds of pounds. So this is 100, like 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 300. This is bacon in hundreds of pounds, 100 bacon. The question is asking about, based on the graph, what was the price of 100 pounds of flour? So 100 flours, 100 of flours, this is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So 900 pounds of flour is equal to how many? This point is 9, 0. So 0 bacon and 9 or 900 pounds of flour. 900 pounds of flour. This is equal to $18. So we divide, and it is said here the 100. So 9 hundredths because the question is asking about the price of 100. So 900 flowers equals 18 divided 9 divided 9. So 100 pounds of flour is just $2. So the answer is 2. Number 7, the given equation relates the distinct positive real numbers Q, R, S, and T. Which equation correctly expresses T in terms of Q, R, and S? So we need T. So R power Q equals T power S. So we need to solve for T. To solve for T, we need to make square root, the S root of this. So S root cancel power S root to both sides of the equation. So S root eliminate or cancel out power S. So now T is equal to S root of R power Q. And this means R power Q divided by S. This is equal to T. So R power Q over S, this is number A. Question number 8. Which polynomial is equivalent to this? So this is, we multiply x squared multiply 12 is 12x power 5. X squared multiply negative 6x squared. 7 multiply 12 is 84x power 3. And 7 multiply negative 6 is negative 42. So we have negative 42. This is incorrect. And positive 84. This is correct. So this one is incorrect. 84x cubed and minus 6x squared and 12x power 5. So this is incorrect. So the solution is C. What is the graph of the equation y equals x plus 2? This means the vertex, x vertex is equal to negative 2. So x vertex is negative 2. This might be correct. X vertex, this is positive 2, this is incorrect. X vertex is minus 2, so this might be correct. And this might be, this is incorrect. So eliminated C and B. Now, y vertex, this is y vertex, is negative 4. Y vertex, this is same sign, and this is opposite sign. The equation is x plus 2, so x vertex is minus 2. Minus 4, y vertex, same minus 4, same sign. So we need minus 4y. This is 0. Y is 0 here, so this is incorrect. So the solution is just this. This is minus 4 and minus 2. So the solution is D. P of x equals x plus 1 multiply. So x plus 1 means that we have factor who have solution x equal to negative 1. And x plus 2 means that we have solution x equal to minus 2. And x plus 3 means that we have solution x equal to minus 3. What is an x-intercept? So x-intercept, it is minus 3. And this is incorrect. Number 11, y equals 3x plus 12, one of the two linear equations in a system given. In a system is given, the system has no real solution, no solution. No solutions means parallel lines. So they have same slope, but different y-intercept. B is different. So M here, slope is 3, and B here is 12. So this is 3x multiply 3x plus 9. So this is parallel, correct? But this one, 3x plus 12, this is infinitely many solution. 4x and 4x, this is different slopes, so they will have one solution. This one is infinitely many solution. We need no solution. This is no solution because B1 is not equal to B2. 12 is not equal to 9. Number 12, which expression is equivalent to sine 50? So we have rule sine theta equals to cosine 90 minus theta. So sine 50 equals to cosine 90 minus 50, and 90 minus 50 is 40. So this is equal to cosine 40, which is this. Number 13, triangle KLM shown is similar to triangle RST, not shown for these triangles. Angle R is, and angle S corresponds to angle K and angle L. So this angle is 15, this angle should be 15 degree. And respectively, and RS is equal to 3KL. So KL is X, this is 3X. Which of the following statements is R true? The measure of angle R is 45. This is not correct. Similar triangles have equal angles. And ST is 60. This is LM is 20. So ST should be 3 times 20, which is 60, which is correct. This is correct. So number 2 only is correct. Number 14, Chiara uses her propane grill for an average of 11 hours each week. Her grill can run an average of 18 hours per 20-pound tank. So we can make a table like this. So it is said Chiara uses her propane grill for an average 11 hours. So hours is 11, okay. Her grill can run an average of 18 hours per 20 pounds tank. So the tank is 20-pound tank, run 18 hours. And then Chiara would like to reduce her weekly expenditure on propane by $5. So dollars 5, she wants to reduce by $5, assuming propane costs $16, so $16 per 20-pound tank. Which equation can Chiara use this to determine how many fewer average hours? So we need to find out this average hours. We know that 20 tank cost or work for 18 hours. So we have proportion here, h over 18 equals 5 over 16. So this is 6, 5, 6, 5. So we can isolate 5 here. 5, we can cross multiply. 18 multiply 5 is the same as 16 multiply h. We can divide by 18. Divide by 18. This cancels out. So 5 equals 16 over 18h. And this is 16 over 18h equals 5. This is the solution. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to this? So 2 square root x minus square root y. Power 2 over 5, we can make it like this. 2 root x minus 2 root y. Power 2, all power 1 over 5. So this power 2 means 2 root x minus root y multiply 2 root x minus root y, all power 1/2. We can do FOIL, first multiply first, outer multiply outer, inner multiply inner, and last multiply last. So 2 times 2 is 4. Root x multiply root x is just x. And 2 multiply negative is negative 2. Root x multiply root y is just root xy. Minus root y multiply 2 is minus 2 root xy again. And minus multiply minus is plus. Root y multiply root y is just y. All this power 1/2, 1 over 5. So this is equal to 4x minus, this is common factor. So minus 2 is minus 4 square root xy plus y power 1 over 5. Power 1 over 5 is just fifth root of 4x minus 4 root xy plus root y, which is number D. This is module number 1, module number 2. This is still at module number 1. Number 16, 2 absolute value 4 minus x plus 3 absolute value 4 minus x equals 25. What is the positive solution to the given equation? So this is same thing for absolute value 4 minus x and 4 minus x. 2 plus 3 is just 5. So we can say this is 5 absolute value 4 minus x equals 25. We can divide by 5, divide by 5. So absolute value 4 minus x is equal to 5. So we have two solutions. We can have two solutions. 4 minus x equals 5 and 4 minus x equals negative 5. We can subtract 4, subtract 4. So minus x equals 1 and subtract 4, minus x equals negative 9. We can divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. X is equal to negative 1. And divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. X is equal to positive 9. It is said here, what is the positive solution? Positive solution is 9. So the answer is 9. Number 17, the function f is defined by f of x equals negative 2x plus 8. الناس اللي بتسمعني دلوقتي أنا ممكن أبعت لهم لينك زوم لو حد عايز يدخل الميتنج. invite, copy invitation, and ممكن نبعت في الشات البيست اللينك. لا مش نافع كده ولا ايه؟ زوم ميتنج. أنا بحاول أبعت اللينك الميتنج لو حد عايز يدخل أونلاين. كده هتنفع اللينك دي ولا لأ؟ ممكن أحطها في الديسكريبشن بتاع الفيديو. description. مش عارف. description. join the conference. ولا إيه؟ مم، ماشي. مش عارف أشوف موضوع اللينك دي. And where the function f is defined by f of x equals negative 2x plus 8, the x-intercept of the graph of y equals f of x in the xy plane is x0. What is the value of x? So we put in this equation f of x equal to 0 or y equal to 0. So the equation f of x equals negative 2x plus 8. This is equal to 0. Move 8 to the other side, so negative 2x equals negative 8 divided by negative 2 divided by negative 2. X is equal to positive 4. Number 18, 6x minus y equals negative 4. 9x minus y equals negative 3. The solution to the given system of equations is x comma y. What is the value of y? So we need to solve for y. We can eliminate y here if we subtract 6x minus 9x is minus 3x. Negative y minus minus y, y will cancel out. And negative 4 minus minus 3, this means negative 4 plus 3. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Divided by negative 3, divided by negative 3. X is equal to 1 over 3. This is x. Now we need to solve for y. let's take this equation. 6x minus y equals -4. So 6 multiply 1/3 minus y equals -4. 6 multiply 1/3 is 2 minus y equals -4. Subtract 2, subtract 2. Minus y is equal to -6 divided -1 divided -1. Y is equal to 6. So what is the value of y? The solution is just 6. This one. X squared minus 3x plus 1 equals 0. One solution to the given equation can be written as 3 minus root n divided by 2, where n is a constant. What is the value of n? So this is a equal to 1, the coefficient b is -3, and c is 1. So the quadratic formula x equals minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So it is equal to minus 3 plus or minus square root b squared -3 squared minus 4 times 1 times c divided by 2 times 1. Minus 3 means plus 3 plus or minus square root. -3 squared is just 9 minus 4 times 1 is 4 divided by 2. So it is 3 plus or minus square root 5. 9 minus 4 is 5 divided by 2. So n is just equal to 5. Because this is 3 minus square root n over 2. So n is 5. Solution is 5. Number 20. The measure of angle A is 7/12 pi radians, greater than the measure of angle B. How much greater is the measure of angle A than the measure of angle B in degrees? So we need to just convert this to degree. 7/12 pi multiplied by 180 divided by pi. Pi cancels out, so it is 7 multiply 180 over 12. 180 over 12 is 15. So 7 multiply 15 is 105, I think. So the solution is 105. This is module number 1. Module number 2. A school Shoyer has 42 members, 8 freshmen, 11 sophomores, 14 juniors, and 9 seniors. If one member of the choir is selected at random to sing a solo, what is the probability of selecting senior? So we need senior divided by total number of school choir, which is senior is 9 divided by 42, which is number B. Number 2, an object is kicked from a platform. The equation h equals -4.9t squared plus 15t plus 5 represents this situation where h is the height of the object above ground in meters t seconds after it is kicked. Which number represents the height in meters of the platform? So height of the platform, this is the platform, and we are kicking an object like this. So height of the platform is when t is equal to 0 at the start. So in this equation, we substitute t equal to 0. So this is t equal to 0, so this will be 0. T equal to 0, so this will be 0. So the height is just 5. So the solution is 5. Which number 3, m% of 300 is 150. m% multiplied by 300 equals 150. So we can divide by 300, divide by 300. This cancels out. So m% means m over 100 equals. This can cancel out. So 15 divided 30, this is divided 15 equals 1 equals, so this is equal to 1/2. So we can cross multiply m equals 100 multiply 1/2. So this is equal to 50. So m is 50 and m% is 50%. What is 50% of m% means 50% of 180. 50% means نص, 1/2. Half 180 is 90, or 50% using calculator times 180. This is equal to 90. So the solution is 90. Which expression is equivalent to 2x power 5 multiply x power 3 plus 5? So we distribute here 2x power 8 and 2 times 5 is 10, x power 6. So x power 6, this is the correct answer. What if 4x plus 16 equals 24, what is the value of 2x plus 8? So 4x divided by 2 is 2x, and 16 divided by 2 is 8. So 24 divided by 2 is 12. So the answer is 12. Number 6. The given graph shows the relationship between the prices during an online sale, where X is the non-sale price in dollars of an item and Y is the total sale price in dollars of the item, including the shipping fee. Which equation represents the relationship between X and Y? So this is 0. So at 0, Y is equal to 10. So 10 is correct, negative 10 is incorrect, 10 is correct, and negative 10 is incorrect. So now we have slope 1/2 and slope of 2. So we can select 2 points. 1 point is this point, and 1 point is this point. Rise is between 10 and 30. This is 20 rise. And run is between 0 and 40. So rise over run is equal to slope, which is equal to 20 over 40. And this is equal to 2 over 4. And 2 over 4 is just 1/2. So the slope is 1/2. So number C is the solution. Number 7. The scatter plot shows the relationship between two variables, x and y. A line of best fit is also shown. What is an equation to the line of best fit? So line of best fit starts at 0, 0. So we don't have 0.2 or 4.9. Y-intercept is equal to 0, and the slope is rise over run. So let's say this is rise is 20 from 0 to 20, and run is 4. So 20 divided by 4 is 5. So the slope is 5. This is the correct answer, 4.9. The solution is formed by adding m grams of propylene glycol to 100 grams of water. For this solution, the freezing point in kelvins is modeled by the function Tm equals 273.2 minus 0.327 m. Which of the following is the best interpretation of the statement T22? T22 means Tm, and m is m grams of propylene. So we have 22 grams of propylene. 22 grams of propylene. This is correct. 266 grams of propylene. This is incorrect. 22 grams of propylene. This might be correct. And 266 grams of propylene. This is incorrect. And 22 grams of propylene is equal to 266. This is the temperature. It is said here. For this solution, the freezing point in Kelvin is modeled by. So 266 is the freezing point. Of the freezing point is 266 degree. So water has an estimated freezing point 266. This is correct. This one, freezing point of, which one? Freezing point of is estimated to decrease by, no, it is estimated, it has water, it has an estimated freezing point of this, not decreasing by. Okay, so the solution is number A. Number 9, the scatter plot shows the performance index. This is performance index and score for customer engaged for 9 restaurant chains. How many of these chains have a performance index greater than 4? So this is performance index. This is 4, greater than 4, like 4.2, 4. This is the only greater than 4. So it is only 1. Number 10, if each side of a larger square is, so larger square is 3 times as long as each side of smaller square. So this is x, and this is 3x and 3x. How does the perimeter of the larger square compare to the smaller square? So perimeter here is equal to 3x plus 3x plus 3x plus 3x 4 times, or 4 multiply side length, which is 3x, which is equal to 12x. This is the perimeter of the larger square. Perimeter of smaller square is just 4x. X plus x plus x plus x is 4x. So this perimeter compared to this perimeter is 3 times, because 12 divided 3 is 4, or 4 multiplied 3 is 12. So it is 3 times long. The perimeter of the larger square is 3 times long as the smaller square. This is larger square, this is smaller square. Question number 11 and 12 refer to the following information. Each data point on the scatter plot gives the height x in inches and weight y in pounds for a llama. In a sample of 10 llamas, the line of best fit is also shown. What is the range of the heights for the sample of 10 llamas? Range is the difference between greatest and least. So greatest here, this is greatest, and is saying in heights, so this is heights. So greatest 76 and smallest is 60. Difference between 76 and 60 subtract. This is 16. So the answer is 16. Which of the following is best approximates the equation for the line of best fit shown? So what is the slope? This is 58. So this is not y-intercept. Y-intercept is at x equal to 0. We don't know y is equal to what. At x equal to 0, y might be equal to some numbers we don't know. So anyway, the slope is positive. The slope is increasing, so slope m is positive number. So this might be correct. This might be correct. This is incorrect, and this is incorrect. So C and D are not correct. Now, y-intercept negative 706 or negative 15.3. Or the slope, if the slope is 15 or 700. So we can find the slope. Let's say, let's take this point and another point. Let's say this point. So the difference here between rise is, this is 150. So rise is 150 and run is, slope is equal to rise over run always. Run is difference between 66 and 76 is 10. So this is 15. So 15, not 700. Number 13. Based on the data from a random sample of a population, the mean value of the population was estimated to be 5.1 with an associated margin of error 0.2. So we can subtract 0.2 and add 0.2. The mean could reach 5.3 or 4.9. Any number between 4.9 and 5.3. The mean could be any number in this range. Which of the following is a plausible value for the mean? So 4.8 is outside the range, 4.7 is outside, 5.2 is inside, and 5.5 is outside the range. So the solution is 5.2. This one is said here, when a ball is thrown straight line drawn with an initial speed of 32 feet per second, the ball hits the ground and bounces up. The equation y equals 1/2 x plus 8 represents the relationship between the ball's initial height, x in feet, and the maximum height, y in feet, that the ball reaches after bouncing. The initial height, this is x, equal to 24. What is the maximum height, which is y? So y is equal to 1/2 x plus 8, 1/2 times 24 plus 8. So 12 plus 8 is 20. The answer is 20. Now, said here, the maximum, if the maximum height of the ball reaches after bouncing and h reaches after bouncing once is also x feet. So the maximum height is y. After bouncing once is also x feet. So x feet, y is equal to x, and the equation is 1/2 x plus 8. What is the value of x? So we can subtract 1/2 x, subtract 1/2 x. 1/2 x minus 1/2 x is 0. X minus 1/2 x is just 1/2. 1 minus 1/2 is 1/2. 1/2 x equals 8. We multiply both sides times 2 because 2 divided 2 is 1, so x is equal to 16. So the answer is 16. The sun converts 589 million metric tons of hydrogen into helium each second. Which of the following is closest to the number of slugs of hydrogen in millions that are converted by sun each second? 1 metric ton is equal to 68.52 slugs. So 500, it is said here in millions. He is asking about what is the number of slugs in millions. With this 589 in millions. So we just write 589 million equals what number of x? Slugs. So cross multiply, let's say this is x. So x multiply 1 is equal to 589 multiply 68.52. So x is equal to, this number is, using calculator, this will be 589 times 68.52. This is this number, 40,400. And this number is in millions. So this is enough. This is the answer. During an experiment, the number of phytoplankton in a population doubled each day. So the ratio is 2. There were 300. So this is the initial at the start. At the start, we write 300 at the start, and then ratio of 2. This should be the equation. Which function represents the population size p of x days after it starts? Not 2 power 300, not 300 power 2, and the start is not 2, the start is 300. So this is the equation. Number 18, the ratio of children to adults. So children to adults is 1 to 12. If there are x children at the restaurant, what expression represents the number of adults? So number of adults, cross multiply, adults multiply 1 equals 12x. So this is 12x, that's just 12x. Number 19, the certificate of deposit CD is an investment account in which which money is deposited for a specific amount of time, called the term. The investment earns a guaranteed yearly interest during the term. The table shows the annual percentage yield for CDs, certificate deposits, with a term of 18 months. So the period is 18 months. And the total interest earned on an initial deposit. So the initial is 2,000 at 4 different banks. The interest is calculated on the total balance of the account and added to the account after each year. So this means this is compounded interest, because they add the interest calculated on the total balance of the account and added to the account after each day. After each day? So this is, what is the range of the total interest earned in an 18-month term by CD at the bank represented in the table? Bank A, Bank B, Bank C. What's the range of the total interest earned in and by the CDs in the banks? So the range is the difference between greatest and least. So it is least here is 0.65, or here this is the numbers, dollars. So the difference between greatest and least, this is greatest and this is least. So 60.91 minus 19.60. This is equal to 60 minus 20 is 40, approximately 40. So this should be the answer, 41 points. Number 20, the total interest earned in 18-month term at Bank B is what percentage greater than the total interest earned in 18-month term at Bank C? So, Bank B and Bank C, interest is calculated on the total balance of the account and added to the account after each day. So total interest earned. So this is total interest, and so it is said here, what percentage greater than? So change in percentage of change. Percent of change is new minus old divided old multiply 100. New is new minus old divided old multiply 100. So new is B and C. So let's say 40.91 minus 30.23 divided by 30.23 multiply 100. This is equal to what number? Using calculator. So 40.91 minus 30.23 divided by 30.23 multiplied by 100. This is equal to 35%. Approximately 35. Do we have this answer? 35. Yes, the answer is 35. So the total interest earned in 18-month term at Bank B is what percent greater than? 35%. The total interest earned in 18 months by Bank C. Number 21, how many solutions does the equation have? So this equation, 2 times x, 2x, 2 times 3 is 6 plus x, 2x plus x is 3x plus 6, and the other side of the equation, 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 2 is 6, 3x plus 6, this is infinitely many solution. M1 is equal to M2, 3 is equal to 3, and B1 equals to B2. This is infinitely many solutions. Same line. Number 22, 4x minus 8y equals -8 and x plus 6y equals -10. The solution to the given system of equations is xy. What is the value of 5x minus 2? I think we can add those two equations. 4x plus x is 5x, minus 8y plus 6y is minus 2y, and -1 plus -10 is -11. So the answer is -11. Number 23, x squared minus 8x plus 20 equal to 0. How many distinct 3D solutions? So discriminant, if the discriminant is positive, we have 2 solutions. If the discriminant is equal to 0, we have only 1 solution. If the discriminant is negative number less than 0, this means we have no real solution. So discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac. And this is a is equal to 1, and b is equal to -8, and c is equal to 20. So b squared is -8 squared, which is 64, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 20. So this is 4 times 20 is 80. So this is negative. So we have no real solution. 0 solution. Number 24. Teachers and students will participate in a tutoring seminar, and each teacher will lead a group of no more than, so less than or equal to 8 students. The room of the seminar can hold a maximum. So maximum is less than or equal to 58 teachers and students. If T represents the number of teachers, so teachers plus S represents the students, which system of inequality? So teachers and students will participate in tutoring seminar, and each teacher will lead a group of no more than 8 students. So this means number of teachers, 8. Each teacher will lead less than or equal to 8 students. Let's say if we have 10 teachers, they will lead less than 80 students. Correct? So if we have T plus S is less than, this is incorrect, this might be correct, this is incorrect, this might be correct. T plus S is less than 58. Now, teachers equal students divided by 8. Number of students divided by 8, and teachers group of and each teacher will lead a group of no more than, this means less than or equal to. So students divided by 8 is less than or equal to number of teachers. Like 80 divided by 8 less than or equal to 10. Yes, so this is the answer. This is not correct. This is incorrect because 10 teachers greater than or equal to 8 multiply 80 students. This is incorrect. So the answer is D. 25, the figure shown is divided into 100 squares of equal area, where 60 squares are shaded. If one of these squares is selected at random, how much greater is the probability of selecting shaded? So probability of shaded minus probability of not shaded square. Probability of shaded is 60 out of 100 minus probability of unshaded is 40 out of 100, which is this is 0.6 minus 0.2, 0.4, sorry, is equal to 0.2. So the answer is 0.4. What is the y-intercept of the graph? Y equals this. Y equals a multiplied 17 power x minus c. So y-intercept always occurs at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0. So we put a multiplied 17 power 0. This means equal to 1. Minus c is a minus c. So this is y. This is equal to y. So the equation a minus cy and x is 0. X is equal to 0 and y is equal to this. So 0 a minus c. This is correct. Number 27, Alia sells natural photos and videos. She services a fixed amount for each photo and she sells and a different fixed amount for each videos she sells. The graph models the possible numbers of photos P. So this is photos and videos. This is videos V. Alia can sell to receive $300. Which equation represents this situation? So the slope is negative. This starts at, so y is equal to mx plus b, and b is negative 6. And the slope here is, we are going rise and run. Run is 15 and rise is negative 6. So slope is negative 6 over 15, and this is divided 3, divided 3. This is negative 2 over 3 slope. So the equation is negative 2 over 3x minus 6. So we can, this x is p, so y equals negative 2 over 3p minus 6. We can move this to the other side. It will be positive 2 over 3p plus y equals negative 6. Y negative 6. B is positive 6. Y it is negative 6. B is positive 6. This is positive. Now we need 300. And this is 300. So we can multiply this times 50. Multiply by 50. Multiply this times 50. And multiply this times 50. So this is 50 y or v. Let's say y or v equals 300. And this number 2 over 3 times 50, this is approximately, this is incorrect. This is 2 over 5. Divided 3, this is 5. This is 5. It's 15 divided 3 is 5. So this should be 5, and this should be 5, and this should be 2 over 5 multiply 50. 50 divided 5 is 10. So 2 times 10 is 20. So 20p. 20p, this is incorrect. 15p incorrect. This is incorrect. So 20p plus 50p equals 300. A cross-section of a plant Mars is shown. Each of the three layers is spherical. The radius of Mars is approximately 3,390 kilometers, and the radius of the core is, so radius of the core and radius of the Mars is about 1/2 the radius of Mars. Which of the following is closest to the volume, total volume in cubic kilometers of the mantle and crust? So we need to find volume of Mars minus volume of the core. That's it. Because volume of mantle and crust is the difference between the whole planet minus the core. So volume of Mars is 4/3 pi r cubed. R of Mars, the whole Mars, minus 4/3 pi times radius cubed and radius of the core. So this is 4/3 times pi, 4/3 times pi, times radius is 3,390 cubed minus 4/3 pi multiplied by radius. Core is same radius divided by 2, half the radius of the Mars, 3,390 divided by 2 power 3. Using calculator to find this, we can write this in the calculator. So it is 4/3 multiplied by pi multiplied by 3,390 cubed minus 4/3 again times pi times fraction between bracket 3,390 divided by 2 close bracket power 3. And this is equal to 1.429 to 1.4278 times 10 power 11. 10 power 11. So this is the answer. This is obvious, but it is 1.4. So we count here 14 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is thousands, millions, billions. So this is approximately this number, 143 billions of kilometer cubed volume. Number 29. Triangle LMN and triangle PQR each have an angle measure of 60. So this is equal to 60 and this is equal to 60. And given side lengths are shown 9 and 6. For triangle LMN and PQR, which additional piece of information is sufficient to prove that the triangles are similar? Similar, so we need another angle. Another angle is enough. The length of line segment PQ is 2/3 the length of line segment LM. So LM, this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So PQ, it just said PQ is 2/3 of LM. Yes, so this will be side angle side. So this is enough. The length of line segment PR is 2/3 the length of line segment LN. Each of them is enough. 1 is enough and 2 is enough. 1 is sufficient and 2 is sufficient. So this is correct. So each of them is sufficient. Because 1 minute. This is this would be angle side side. No, only 1 is sufficient. Because the other option This one is 60 degree, and this is side. So this is angle side side. Angle side side does not give congruent or similar triangles. Angle side size does not give congruent or similar triangles. But the first option is angle, and this is side and side. So this is side angle side, and side angle side gives congruent or similar triangles. Congruent if the sides are equal, and similar triangles when the sides are proportion, and these sides are proportion 2 over 3x, and this 9 to 6 is 2 over 3. 6 is 2 over 3 times 9, same ratio. Number 30, which of the following statements best compares the mean and median of the data shown in the frequency table? The median is greater than the mean, so we need to find the median. So this is frequency. We have 10 4 times, 15 3 times, 20 2 times, and 25 5 times, and 36 times. So this means that 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9 plus 5 14 plus this is 20. So if we have 20 numbers, we will take 9 first numbers and 9 last numbers, and the 10th and 11th we will add them and divide it by 2. We add 10th plus 11th and divided them by 2. So this is first 4 items or data, and then 3, and then 2. This is 9. So 10th and 11th is here. So this means 25 plus 25 divided by 2. This is 50 divided by 2, which is just 25. This is the median. Now the mean is, we need to add all these numbers and divide it by their numbers. So to find the mean, we will have 10 multiplied by 4 plus 15 times 3 plus 20 times 2 plus 25 times 5 plus 30 times 6, and divided this by 20. 40 plus 45 plus 80 plus 125 plus 180, 180 divided by 20. This is 305, 350. This is 470 divided by 20. So divided 2, this is 47 divided by 2 is equal to 23.5. 23.5, this is less than 25. So the mean is less than median. Or we can say that median is greater than mean. So where is the solution? The median is 5 greater than. No, it is greater than by 1.5. So 25 minus 3.5, this is 1.5. So median is greater, median, no, median is 1.5, less than median, what? Median is 5 greater than the mean. How is this? So 10 times 4, 40. This is 45, 80, 125, 180. This is 300 and 5, 305, 305, 350, 350, 470 divided by 20. So 47 divided 23.5. And four, 3, 9. This is 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 7, 9, 14, 20. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So median is 25 plus 25 divided by 2, 25. Median should be greater than mean by 1.5. I don't know. Okay. There might be a mistake here. The graph of the linear function f is shown. What is the y-coordinate of the y-intercept? Y-intercept is 1.5. The line with equation y equals ax plus b, where a and b are constants, has a slope of -2. So a is equal to -2 and pass through point this. So this is y and this is x. So y equals ax plus b. We know that a is -2 and x now is 3 and y is 8. So 8 equals -6 plus b, add 6, add 6. So b is 14. The solution is 14. What is 19% of? So 19% of means multiply 200. We can simplify two zeros. With two zeros, this is 38. Number 35. 2 multiply absolute value x minus 9 is equals 20 divided by 2 divided by 2. Absolute value x minus 9 is equal to 10. So this means we have two solutions. X minus 9 equals 10 and x minus 9 equals -10 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. X is equal to -1 and x is equal to 19. So the sum of the solutions, so 19 plus -1 is 18. Solution is 18. Number 32, the scatter plot shows the relationship between two variables x and y. A line of best fit is also shown. For how many of the data points does the line of best fit predicts a greater y value than the actual y values? So this is actual y values and the line is more than it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. The line of best fit predicted greater values than the actual values, actual points. Point P is a center of the circle in the figure shown. What is the value of x? X, this is 25, this is 25. Mm, we can make a line like this. So this angle 25, this would be 25, and this angle will be 25 too, because this triangle, this is radius, radius. So this is isosceles triangle. If this angle is 25, this angle will be 25, and so on the other one, other triangle. If this angle is 25, this angle will be 25. So this angle is 50. So if this angle is 50, this x is 100. This is 100, and the arc angle is 100 degree too. So x is 100, just 100. Number 37, a quadratic function can be used to model the height in feet of an object above the ground in terms of time in seconds after the object was launched. According to the model, an object was launched into the air from a height of 0 and reached its maximum height. So 0 means that initial is 0 and the maximum height 1.25 seconds at 25 feet. This is x and y. After it was launched, based on the model, what is the height in feet of the object 1 second after it was launched? So the equation is y equals minus a multiplied by x minus 1.25 squared plus 25. This is x values, x vertex and y vertex. because it was 0 feet at when it was launched. So when at x equal to 0, y was equal to 0. So we can solve for y is equal to 0 minus a multiplied by 0 minus 1.25 power 2 plus 25. This means we can move this to the other side. So negative 25 equals negative a multiplied by minus 1.25 squared is don't know, this number in the calculator is 1.25 squared is this number, which is we can divide by this number, both sides of the equation. We can divide by, this will be positive. So it is negative 25 equals negative a multiplied by this number, which is 1.5625. We can divide by this number. We can divide by negative, both sides of the equation. So this negative will cancel out, and this negative will cancel out. 1.5625, 1.5625. So A is equal to 25 divided by this number is 16. So A is equal to 16. Now the equation will be, it is said after 1 second, the equation will be y equals negative 16 multiplied by x minus 1.25 squared plus 25. After 1 second, so this x is equal to 1 second minus 1.25 squared multiplied by 16, negative 16 plus 25. This use calculator for this. Minus 16 multiply bracket 1 minus 1.25 close bracket power 2 plus 25. This is equal to 40. So y is equal to 40. The answer is 40. This is question 30. Last question 38. During a car trip, a passenger recorded the car's instantaneous fuel economy in miles per gallon 20 different times. The histogram summarizes the distribution of these data. The first bar represents an instantaneous fuel economy of at least 32 miles per gallon. This one, but less than 33 miles per gallon. The second bar represents an instantaneous fuel economy of at least 33 miles per, but less than 34 miles, and so on. Okay. During the trip, how many times did the passenger recorded an instantaneous fuel economy of at least 34 miles per gallon and but less than 36? Oh, so we add, this is frequency. So we add 6 times, this is 6 times, and we add 4 times. 6 plus 4 is 10 times. So the answer is 10 times. إن شاء الله أشوفكم في فيديوهات لاحقة. ولو حد عايز ياخد كورسات سات ماث، ده رقمي 0199 38 411. أنا مستر سعيد المهدي. ولو عايزين تاخدوا كورس سات أو أكت أو إي اس تي ماث و إي اس تي 1 و إي سي تي 2 إي اس تي 2 إي سي تي 2. السلام عليكم.